Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's me, aproustian, and I am here with just Harry. Kim has taken the body in the car out for processing, and I need to figure out how to advance. So, a lot of the tasks I have, I can't complete at the moment. I need to wait until Wednesday in order to access a bunch of it. So right now I'm just kind of wandering. I'm trying to think, where have I not been recently? I mean, honestly, right now I need to wait for it to be after 2100 so that I can see if I can find the smoker in his room. Although, shoot, now I'm wondering if I should have Kim for that, and I should wait until Wednesday evening. Damn, I should probably wait to have Kim for that. But the other thing I can do after 2100 is go take a shower. Can I do that now? Go to my room? I don't remember how to just advance time without having conversations. But I don't know who else to have conversations with. I am feeling a little bit stuck again. Making sure there's nothing else. I guess, I mean, I could talk to Lena. I don't know that she'll have anything new for me since I haven't been able to look for her husband yet.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You know what? I can hear more about cryptids because Kim's not here to be disapproving.
Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
What's the biggest cryptid?
I thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
Oh. This is so much more interesting than my real job.
Your work must get quite frustrating. Well, okay, just one or two more.
She smiles mischievously.
The biggest cryptid is, of course, the giant of Kokonur. It's huge. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
What do you mean by a strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate the nature of this luminance further. Okay. How big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
That seems big. Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Can it, though?
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Okay, but what does it eat?
Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
Yeah, it sounds very Hollow Earth-ish to me, which is, Alright, what is the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
She answers immediately. Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
I see.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
That is not how any of this works. Okay, wait, she injected herself with it?
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
She was preparing for the end time she wanted to witness and record the Twilight proceedings. Oh my god. Let's see, you mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Goodness. Okay. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
She pauses for effect. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Ugh. Does this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Oh dear.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
She looks at you, her voice grave, suddenly. Ugh. Any photos of it?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
I don't think that's how formaldehyde works.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says, mostly to herself.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
It does seem very convenient. It just disappeared and nothing like it was seen again.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found again.
Huh. Any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
What's that?
The Coldamama Dakwa, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Kola Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
Oh, a whisper light and low?
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they?
Her eyes light up behind her glasses.
Although the low part is a little ironic. The Coldamama Dakwa makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere, all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives, and nights.
Yeah, what evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadapqua they followed individually.
Why is the Mama Dakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaqwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Well, there's interference, superposition. It either constructs or destructs, so assuming she means they're half a wavelength out of step, they could, in fact, momentarily cancel.
Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
Sure, they cancel each other out in certain circumstances.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population. After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Koltamamadaqua population anywhere. What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Alright, that's all for now. It is very interesting because I feel like she's so earnest about it and so sweet, but I'm just like, oh, this is like conspiracy theory stuff. That makes me deeply uncomfortable. Am I stealing this guy's booze? Or just the empty bottle? Okay, I think it's just the empty bottle. Okay, let's see if I can get into my room. Excellent. Okay, I have no more empty bottles up here, which makes sense. Okay, can I take a bath?
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
I want to live forever with the corpse smell and the Mintamori and stuff. No, run yourself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
I'll take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Now that's kind of true. Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
imagine something?
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
It's like, I hope I don't take morale damage because I haven't healed my morale.
Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Linger in the
Your
tub a
fingers
little.
grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Okay. I will
The
get out.
waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
But I have bathed. So that's good. That took 3 minutes. Good job, Harry. Nice short bath. Let's see. That's good though. I bathed. I still need to find smokes. I guess I could see if I have enough money to go buy them. I am a little bit concerned about having money for the room tomorrow night. But hopefully there will be new sources of income tomorrow. Let's see. Oh. What do I have to
What's
think
that?
about now?
Could it be the Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is it? Is there a ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Oh god.
Yeah, but how are you going to catch it?
Keep
It
listening.
must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder.
I will hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too
Ah.
late. It's gone.
No,
There is
come
no
back.
ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
Come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Interesting. Interesting. So this is another option here. You're certain that you you heard it. The mysterious Col de Mama d'Aqua. You're certain that you did. Well, maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful, because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird, this animate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. There's a name for a particle of sound. It's a phonon. That's not what this is.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Okay, so I can't afford the cigarettes. I'm short like 50 cents. I see. +1 intellect, -1 health. Okay. I do have a bottle, but I don't think that's going to give me enough.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Yeah. 255. Alright. Is there something over here to look at? Oh, there is some stuff over here. Oh, I don't think I've been here. Humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes. smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Uh-huh.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy. What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious. I guess, but I am curious, it doesn't make sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
I don't have children, I think.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
I will browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Of course.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
I'll see if I can find something worthwhile.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Oh god.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
That's great. I do not have that much. Yeah, -1 shivers. Dynamic windbreaker surf. Alright, I'll leave for now. This says speakers from the people of Samara. Can I talk just to him?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
It would actually it'd be good to have better shoes.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest
God.
found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness. Found ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
Alright, let's look at the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Poor little speakers. Pat them.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Samaran trash? That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Okay, let's see. You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them,
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn. So you
Okay.
have to buy the sneakers first.
Alright. Interesting. Well, the next time I have, like, an actual windfall, I guess. This says, food gift from the people of Messina. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, right, because here's where the canal thing is. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic, it's strangely comforting. That is strange. Yeah, I'll take those. I think this leads to the pawn shop over there. Oh. Hello?
Evening, officer.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Okay.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused the wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Huh. Can I have some of the salami?
Sure thing.
Huh. He cuts off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory.
Aw.
It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Right. Bye. I didn't need the health boost, but I'll still take it.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Alright, I'll release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
That's what I thought. Okay. I don't want to break it any harder than it was already broken. Now I'm just stuck because I know what I want to do, but I still have an hour to burn. And I don't know how to burn that hour. I mean, I could talk to people, but like... Is there a way in the menu to pass time? Let's explore the menu a little. Here's my inventory. Oh, something I can interact with? The white envelope. Oh, right. Handed to you by Evart Clare. Inside there are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required. Yep, close this on Wednesday. Okay. Here's my map. Here's this. My current bonuses from thought. Oh, but I'm almost done with the Mazovian socioeconomics, so we'll see what happens there. I don't see anything that seems to just say, here's how, like, here's a time passing something. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just Google this because I don't know what to do. Ah, I can sit down on a bench. I knew there was something. The bench.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Let's think deep thoughts. Wait 1 hour. Oh, that give me the...
You finally stop picking your nose.
Okay, I'll get up.
Mazovian socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP, but it's -1 visual calculus and -1 authority. I don't know that I like that. I mean, extra XP is good, but those are not great. I'm looking at the rest of these. Oh. Rigorous self-critique gives me, like, so if I have fails, I can still, it can heal for certain things, which is kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, I might end up replacing this. I don't know. I like having those minuses. Oh, I still need 3 more minutes. Okay.
You sit on the wind-worn.
Let's wait 15 minutes.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
Okay. So at this point, though, I do have a choice. I can either see if I can find that guy in his apartment by myself, or I can just go to bed and make it be Wednesday. And I think I'm gonna wait to talk to the guy. Like I said, I think I'd rather have Kim around when I do it. I might not even be able to get anything out of the guy without Kim here. I'm not sure. Okay. I wish I had a tape. I could do karaoke. Oh. This feels right. I belong here. Soon, Harry. Well, I hope. Someday, I have to be able to find sad tape on... sad song on tape. Okay. Yeah, well, let's just go to bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Let's go to sleep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna say it.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
My ancient reptilian brain does not sound convinced.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
God, Harry never gets a break. Okay. Did heal my morale. That's nice. Here we are the next day. Up and at 'em, Harry. It's not great to sleep in your clothes though, my dude. Nothing happens when I look at the mirror, does it?
A mirror hangs on the
That's
bathroom
locked.
wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh wait, if I re-equip the shit, was it chain cutter? Wait, what was it? Wait, what tool did it say?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Chain cutters. Okay. I forget if I can try again if I have those equipped. Or is it still locked?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In
I
it,
need
your face,
interfacing.
adorned.
Okay. And I don't currently have any skill points. Is there anything else I could... If I change my clothes, will that give me the change in bonuses that I need? I'm not sure exactly how that works. Do I have anything that has interfacing besides my... No. Okay, besides my gardening gloves. No, I don't. Alright. Okay. I wonder if Kim's back yet. He may not even be staying there except for that first night anyways. Oh, there he is. Hello, good morning. Hi, Kim.
Yes?
Tell me about the case
What do
again.
you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene. Oh, yeah. I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
That makes sense.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Out of cooperativeness.
Somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
For some reason, I thought you had 104 solved cases?
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
Aha.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
Oh, what's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. I love it. Okay, let me close
The
my eyes.
rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. Huh. let's see. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. Maybe? Or I was sent to teach you a lesson in style?
Okay.
Try that.
Style me.
It's impossible to tell whether he's serious or joking.
Point to yourself. This is what a modern cop looks like.
In the new, 20 years ago. It's what a modern cop looked like then. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
I think that's enough. That's great.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Okay. Why did the 41st send me? Oh, I have +1 sorry cop and +1 Roy mentioned suicide.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ah, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
That is like the best thing ever. Incredible. Oh, that's a good thing to end on. Delightful, Kim. You are the best. Just it's so good. Like, he believes in Harry, even though he doesn't have too many reasons to. He just quietly does, and it's pretty great. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, and I'll catch you all the next time. Bye!